Welcome to Mini Metro and my attempt at the daily challenge. Today apparently it's Cairo on normal, and I'm just curious. Last night's or yesterday's terrible score still kept me in the top 10%. That was a terrible score as well. Well, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. And apparently today's scores range from 1500 down to 743 to get in the top 10. Well, let's see what Cairo's like on normal mode. I've definitely known worse starting positions. Create one quick loop. And speed it up, as is the norm for me these days. Okay. I'm assuming that's probably a famous river like the Nile, or I don't know what river goes through Cairo, but I assume it's quite a big one. Okay, I have my first occurrence of two circles together. Make that three circles together. Really could do with a triangle out on the left. Really would help. Or just down here would be good. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, I now suddenly realised that I'm going to have a problem, because trains in Cairo are small. I hadn't realised that. This is going to be interesting, shall we say. Especially with three circles in a row. So we will put the spare train on that line just to try and keep those three circles under control. And we will use the fourth line up here for now. That's not going to help, so we'll do that. I have spare tunnels, so at least that circle is being serviced by more than one line, in a total of 3 trains. That actually will help. Not as much as I'd hoped, but okay. Okay, interesting. In which case, we will stop you connecting from there and there. Another locomotive, and I'll take a line, that way I've got an emergency line. And I'm just going to redraw this slightly. Somewhat like that. And we're going to shove you out to there. Now I may need to move one of those trains on the red line onto the green line. Now I've made the red line nice and short. In fact, I think I'll do just that. And the green line's getting nice and long even. I am thinking I will... Never mind, I think I'll go up there. I do that, yeah, that's going to create too sharp an angle. This is not going to be a great score, even I can tell that much. Okay, that's going to have to go down there. We might as well extend you back across the river to stop me having too many triangles in a row. Sorry, too many circles in a row. That should have... We will take a carriage. And we'll put carriage on that train up there. And that's not helping. Okay, we'll move you out there and out there. Which makes the blue line a bit of a wreck as well now. separate the blue line. Yes, this is, well, to put this bluntly, this is definitely not great. I'm going to put you onto there, just so you can get rid of some squares. Did you really have to give me yet another circle? That was almost fine. Alright, we'll bring you down there and... Okay, you've got problems. Once we get past this Sunday, I'm going to slow this thing down because it's starting to become a nightmare. We'll take a carriage and slow it down. Go. Oh, you're fine. Right, you need to do this. Well, I've got problems everywhere. My life appears to be one series of problems after another. At least I have a spare tunnel at the moment, so my emergency train can still do something. Not a lot, admittedly, because everything's out of control. Well, at least that wasn't another circle. Where's the nearest one of those? Well, I'm not going to say I'm under control, but I don't have the worst situation in the world anymore. Don't have the greatest either, for that matter, but that's a square up there. I could do with another line, just so I could shorten some of these lines. Okay, where was my... Are you a problem, so... Oh, almost got to another Saturday, that's something. Note the words, almost. Oh, sorry, almost got to another Sunday, that should have been, not another Saturday. Saturday doesn't matter, Sunday matters. Saturday, not so much. Right. Now, having done that, let me take this green line and make it into something less. That will do for now. Didn't I take a line? Oh, I did take a line. That line is just a disgusting colour. Right. Actually, delete that. Let's just run you from there to there for now. That way I can use this grey line, which was hard to see. Sort of like this. No, I can't bring myself to bring it up there. That will have to do for now. Not a big fan of the situation. Now you come around here and go that direction. Now where are my... I say where are my problem areas, but my problem areas are most places, but now I can have my orange line back to use Right, let's do that, then that. Now, back that off there, do that, and now move that up to there. Oh, where do you want to go? Let's run something that way to keep it under control. Okay, where's the nearest triangle? About there. And where's your nearest triangle? Oh, it's over there as well. Okay, I'm not saying I've got this under control, but I've been in worse situations. Not many, and not that I can actually currently think of, but I'm sure I've been in worse situations. At least nothing is currently complaining too badly. I really don't like the small train approach to life. Oh, I have a spare train that I can put on a line. And I'm thinking the grey line is the way to go. Specifically, we'll go that direction. Okay, the red line's good. I have 2 tunnels, so I will use you to go to there, and we will give you a bit of a hand. Good, and a carriage. Right, you have said carriage. You do that again. I am wondering if I will actually make it to 1000. It's looking a little iffy at the moment. A little iffy is probably being on the optimistic side at this point. That again, that one's surviving. You need to survive somehow. Yikes. Where's the red train? Okay, no. It beat me. 945 passengers over 44 days. Well, depending who's finished it in the meantime, that actually gets me into the current top 10. I do not imagine I will stay there for very long, because it wasn't exactly a great score. But once I discovered I had small trains, I knew I was going to be in trouble. But that was today's daily challenge attempt of Mini Metro. I hope you found it interesting or enjoyable, or just you enjoy the pleasure of pointing and laughing at me and thinking what an idiot. Whichever works for you. And hopefully I will see you down the road.